All right, Stephen, I'm going to start with you on this one. Would Jaden Daniels or Lamar Jackson benefit more from winning this game?
Well, me personally, I'm going to say that Jaden Daniels. I mean, you go out there and you outplay Lamar Jackson. You put the DMV on notice. This ain't the only brother that's got some skills in these parts. You want to make that kind of noise, and obviously it elevates the relevancy of the Commanders. Because let's face reality, they ain't been that relevant in a very long time. RG3 was there as a rookie. He was lights out until he damn near got his leg amputated from that Haloti hit. Okay, and he's never been the same since then. Kirk Cousins comes in there and he makes you respectable, but in the same breath, they made no postseason noise. And ever since then, you've been looking for relevancy. This kid, Jaden Daniels, is special. He's got talent. He's got an arm. He can run with the football. As a matter of fact, he's doing it better from the quarterback position than anybody outside of Lamar Jackson at this particular juncture. For them to be in that area near Washington, D.C., between Baltimore and Washington, that DMV area, everybody's talking about Lamar Jackson, what have you. This cat comes out there with the skill set that he has already shown, and he outballs Lamar Jackson. That's going to put everybody on notice that, you know what, there's a new star in the area. It ain't gonna diminish Lamar Jackson, but it is going to let everybody know there's somebody else up in these parts, too. We got to look out for him.
You're absolutely right, Stephen, because if you look at it, he went head-to-head with Joe Burrow. He came away with the victory. He went head-to-head with Kyler Murray, came away with the victory. Now, if you go head-to-head with Lamar Jackson, the reigning MVP, a two-time MVP, one vote short of being a two-time unanimous MVP, can you imagine a rookie? Nobody saw this coming because we were talking about it, and I was like, what's the likelihood of one of these rookie quarterbacks putting together a season like C.J. Stroud had last year? Because
he's doing it.
He's doing it better. Because CJ took him about 4 or 5 weeks. Dude been great since the first game. You take that first game away, even though they kicked a bunch of field goals, but when you look at him and the way he's played, the way he's dealing the football, he does not play like a rookie. The moment is not too big for him. Now, maybe you're going to have to put him in a situation where he falls behind by a big margin and make him throw the football.
Find out something.
But right now, he's playing as well at that position as any rookie has that I can recall, and I've been watching NFL 40-plus years.
All right, Mr. Quarterback, what's up?
Shout out to Dan Quinn for getting that team ready to rock and roll because they've been playing extremely well.
And Cliff Kingsbury.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the big key.
The thing is this, and this goes back kind of to my – if you guys watch Washington play, of course Jaden Daniels sticks out with his play. But it's guys around him that's making some plays.
All right. Yeah.
Like making plays. And I'm looking at who benefits more. That's your question. Of course, it impacts the rookie more because if he gets that win, that confidence is going to go. I remember playing in my rookie year, and we played against Aaron Rodgers, right? He was the top dog still, in my opinion, is one of the top dogs in the league now. But at the end of the day, too, your confidence as a rookie, you go through a phase where it's like, do I belong? Mm-hmm. There's going to be a game, there's going to be a situation where you're going to say, oh, I belong here.
Yeah.
If he wins this week, he's going to definitely have that caveat to say, okay, I belong here.
But I want to throw this out, and I want to piggyback off of what I said earlier. Balling this week is one thing, but it's against Lamar and Lamar's style of play and how magnetic he is as an attractive commodity to football, particularly to that local area. For you to have a game that's similar to his in any way, but you go out there and you running with the football effectively, you flinging that football effectively, you making stuff happen. Let's say, for example, they lose, Washington, but they lose the way Cincinnati lost last week against Baltimore, and it's like a damn shootout. Mm-hmm. And Jaden Daniels shows out. We're still going to be looking at him and going like, damn, this brother's something. He showed up. You understand the eye of the storm is on him because everybody's looking at him now because that cat on the opposite side of the field of Lamar Jackson, and you balling like that, it's going to say something about him. Big time.
You hear the stories, Cam. He's the first one in. He's there at 4 a.m. He's getting his lift in. He's watching film. He's the last one out of the building. He gets it. These guys now, a lot of these guys, Cam, they come to your camps. They go to these 7 camps, and they have professional coaches them in high school. He got 55 starts in college. That's a lot of starts.
And a lot of different teams.
But his mindset, he's like, look, I want to be the best Jaden Daniels, not the next such and such.
Yeah.
Right.
He gets it. And the way he's preparing is like, I've accomplished anything, but I know what it takes. I know where I want to go. And to hear his teammates talk about him, he doesn't make the same mistake twice. If he has a bad day, he comes back tomorrow and the next day is better. Coming in early, staying late. That's the mark. That's what you heard about Brady. That's what you heard about Manning. That's what you heard about all these other, the Patrick Mahomes. He's special. He's special because he can do it a multitude of ways. He's a guy that can run, but he only runs out of necessity.
Can we stop with the comparisons here? Like the Lamar and Jaden?
No, I am comparing them.
No, not you.
Yeah.
But there's even Jaden had to say it. Like, don't compare. Like, Lamar is in his own
Rail.
Right. His own realm. You know what I'm saying? And even if, let's say, worst case scenario, they do lose, right? Baltimore. That still doesn't dethrone.
No, he got too many years under his belt.
And too much impact.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, granted, of course, for Jaden Daniels, it would do astronomical to his confidence level. But the truth of the matter is this. When you see what Lamar Jackson has been able to do, that type of cohesion, and it's developing in front of our eyes. How will Derrick Henry fit in? How would Lamar and Derrick Henry kind of attack defenses? We're seeing it, right? With the Commanders, it's more or less like, okay, can he keep it up?
Yes.
We aren't used to. I mean, obviously the C.J. Strouds of the world, the Andrew Lucks, and the RG3s of the world.
Okay.
We're not used to seeing quarterbacks perform this well this early.
Right.
Correct.
Which is why I would say this, and I know we got to go.
Yeah.
That's why the comparisons, you're not really comparing him to Lamar.
Yeah.
But you're basically saying if he goes out there and shows that he belongs on the same field as Lamar Jackson, that's what you're saying.
We don't want to
That's
see him
what it
blink.
is.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's leave that conversation there.